Hi everyone, here's your second lesson on the Squarea project. So thank you for uploading your work to the previous lesson. A lot of people's books looked something like this. So most people had found 4 squares. They had found one with an area of 1, they'd found one with an area of 4, found one with an area of 9, and they'd found one with an area of 16. And some people made some lovely comments about that, saying that they could only find ones with areas that were square numbers. So if you're not sure about that, then this one has 2 sides, 1 and 1 in length. Well, it's got 4 sides that all have the length 1. And to find the area, we do the length times the width, and 1 times 1 is 1. Another way of writing that is 1 squared is 1. Okay, with this one, all the sides of this square are 2 long, so 2 squared is 4. This one, 3 squared is 9, and this one, 4 squared is 16. And 1, 4, 9 and 16 are all square numbers. They're the first 4 square numbers. So nobody that's uploaded their work so far has managed to find any other areas on our list of 1 to 20. So I'm going to give you a little nudge in the right direction. So I'm going to draw a square in a slightly different way. So I'm going to say that this line here is going to be one of my sides of the square. This one here, this one here, and this one here. So hopefully you agree that that's a square. As we said last time, the criteria for it being a square has to have 4 right angles. This has 4 right angles. And all 4 sides are the same length. So great, we've got ourselves a square. Now let's see if we can figure out what the area is. So to do that, you can do this in a few different ways. I'm going to remind you of a way that we used during our last project. I'm going to draw a bigger square around it. Hopefully you can see that I'm doing it in a different colour. It doesn't really matter if you can't. So first of all, we're going to find the area of the big square. Now that big square around the outside, each of the sides of that square are 4 long. So the red square is 4 by 4, which is 16. And then I'm going to work out the area of each of these triangles. And if I subtract that from 16, I'll be left with the area inside the black square at the end. And hopefully it will be one of the numbers on our list and we can tick it off. So hopefully you remember that the area of a triangle is the base times the height divided by 2. So this triangle here, it has length 3 there, and this length is 1. So the area of that triangle is 3 times 1 divided by 2. So 3 times 1 is 3, divided by 2 gives us 1.5, 1.5. And all of these triangles are the same. So that one has an area of 1.5, that one has an area of 1.5, that one has an area of 1.5, and so does that one. So altogether, the triangles, 4 lots of 1.5 is 6 in total. So the area of the black square is 16, that one on the outside, take away 4 lots of 1.5, so that's 16, take away 6, which is 10. So now we can tick off that one. Okay, so hopefully that little nudge in the right direction of maybe doing a tilted square has helped you think that maybe you might be able to find a few more on our list. So your task this lesson is to try and tick off as many of these areas as you can. So find a square with as many of these areas as you can. Once you're done, so spend about 45 minutes on it. That would be a reasonable amount of work. Upload your work to Google Classroom, and me and Miss Morris will collate your work and share it for next lesson. Okay, bye, good luck.